All right. All right, guys, I'm starting class again. I'm filming it and I'll record it. I'm starting class again. I absolutely, I don't know what happened to me. So I got it all fixed, you guys. So I'm just starting class again. So let me get this set up. I'm just going to start from the beginning. That's great if you can't stay. Technical difficulties happen when you're filming live. It's the way it goes. I am absolutely not going to stress about it. Okay, so if you're on, great. I'm going to start over from the beginning. You guys will absolutely just leave whenever you need to leave, okay? How about that? You guys just leave when you need to leave. I'm starting over. I went through everything again. Technical difficulties. I'm starting class early. I'm starting from the beginning. So, you know what? Because I got it. Oh my gosh. You guys, can I just have a gazillion technical difficulties right now? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys, we're going to start again. Now we're going to do 2 knee and a walk down. 2 knee looks like this and a walk down. Are you ready? Let's go. 2 knee walk down. I'm going to get it. We're going to go from the beginning. You're going to leave when you need to. I record these videos and I also do them live. So I'm talking to both of you. 2 knees, 60 seconds of work, 10 seconds. Active recovery means you're moving your body. 2 knees and a walk right. Let's go again. Here we go. Whole foot on the bench, whole foot off. Looking good. Now I'm using 2 risers today. Feel free to use whatever you want. Your workout. Right here. Whoo. One more. Now you know I preview that next exercise. While you're marching, let me preview. 2 knees on the left and march left to right. 2 knees on the left. March it left to right. All right, come with me. Here we go. 2 knees on the left and a march. Woo! Yeah. We're going to really get our body movement healthy in today's class. Woo! We're going to work on cardiovascular endurance, overall, total body strength, and mobility in today's class. Let's go. Looking good. Woo! You are so blessed. You can move your body, right? We're in this together, moving our bodies together. Now you can take it up, higher intensity, or stay low impact. Woo! Let me show you the next exercise, ham curl. Next exercise, right here. Come with me. Kick your heel to your butt. Arms back. Just a traditional ham curl, warming up that back side of your body. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Happy beautiful August, everyone. Yeah? Beautiful. We are so blessed. We get to see the month of August and we get to work out together. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, doesn't this feel so beautiful just to move that body? Oh, such a blessing. We are so gifted with our body. And march. Let me demonstrate the next exercise. Crouch, march, march, march. Crouch, March, march, march. It's like a crouch. Pick up something. Come with me. Pick up something and then march. Pick up something and march. Pick it up and march. So we call this a crouch. Do you need this for everyday living? Absolutely. Yeah? How often are we trying to reach for something on a low counter or on the ground, right? Woo! "60 seconds of work, 10 seconds of active recovery where you're marching while I'm showing you the next exercise." Woo! All right, you march while I show you that next exercise. So it's the left lead leg crouch and a march. Left lead leg, come with me right now, crouch, march. So pick up that object off your step bench. Pick it up and then march. Pick it up, woo! Working it. We're mimicking moves of everyday living for movement health. Yeah? I recommend you do this workout once or twice a week. Woo! You're going to notice a huge overall difference in your body when you're just doing everyday activities. Woo! In everyday living, we push, we pull, we walk, we hip hinge, we squat, and we do rotational movements. Our body's meant to do that, right? Yeah. All right, you're marching while I show you the next exercise. Does this look familiar? Inside and turn. Let me show you again while you're marching. Ready, let's go. Beautiful turn. Let's put our left hand on that left hip. Shoulders melted away from our ears. Yeah? Woo! Touch. Touch. Oh, did I tell you? This is a movement health exercise, working mobility right here. Feel that rotation? Remember, I said we're going to push, we're going to pull, and we're going to work rotation and mobility. Well, here you go. Woo! Yeah. Touch it inside of the knee and rotate around. All right, march as you watch me. Next exercise, other side. Right hand on that right hip. Yeah? Let's go. Right here. Left hand touches the inside of that right knee. Shoulders are melted away from your ears. Push it through. Yeah. Keep it going. 60 seconds each move. You can do it. Don't you love the mobility and through that upper body? And as you rotate, open up. Come on. It's a side lunge into an open backward reach. You're going to march it right to left while I show you the next move. You're going to march it up, march it down. So right here, you can jog it up, jog it down. Come with me. Right here, whole foot on the bench, whole foot off. Don't let those heels dangle. Shoulders set back, down and away from your ears. So I have 2 risers on today. because I really want to work it. Yeah, right here. So it's like going up steps. Do you have steps? Do you go up curbs? Yes, you do. So we're mimicking going up steps. You can add a third riser to make this workout even more challenging. You can put on your weighted vest or weighted hand gloves to add that challenge. There are many ways to amp up this workout or to ramp it down. You're gonna just march. Next exercise, you guys are marching. Left lead. You guys are marching on the ground. I'm showing you that next exercise. Are you ready? Come with me right now. Left foot on the bench, left foot down. I want those shoulders set back, down and away from your ears. Can you do that? Woo! Whole foot on the bench, whole foot off the bench. Looking good. Beats per minute are 135 beats per minute. So it's a good, safe pace for us to be using that step bench. Yeah, but really make sure that entire foot comes on the bench, entire foot off. Got it? Whew. Looking good, you guys. You know, in those 10 seconds I give you, you're just watching me and marching. March, watch me. Touch the ground and lift. Touch, you guys are marching. And lift, I'm demonstrating the next exercise. Come with me right now. Whew. So we're working on that right here, straight up. Feel that rib cage expand. We're working on shoulder mobility. Don't take your arms behind your ears. We are also working hip mobility. I'm asking that hip to hit the lateral movement range. As your arms come over your head, we're working that shoulder mobility. Yeah? Don't you like to know why you're doing what you're doing? I told you, movement health is the key in today's workout. Yeah, we're gonna burn those calories. Oh, absolutely. Whew. Right here. And you're gonna march. Let me show you the next exercise while you're marching. Marching, you're heel tapping, whatever. I love to preview so you can see what I'm doing. Let's go, come with me right now. Let's go. There we go, to the beat. Down. Whoo! Straight up. Don't let those arms go behind your ears. That's gonna put too much tension on that rotator cuff. Hip health right here. Lateral lunge and then an overhead straight arm press for that shoulder mobility right here. You got it. Woo! Keep it going. One more. All right, you're gonna march it right to left. Next exercise, 3 knees and a tap down. 3 knees and a tap down while you're marching. Let me show you. Come with me. 3 knees, right tap down. Really working that quad. Feel that quad? Right there in that right side engage. Give me runner arms. Really working those glutes, hamstrings, and quads. Right here. So right foot on and a right foot off. Breathe it through. Whew. Come on, push it through. Again. Whoo! You feeling a little bite in that right leg? Just breathe it through. Go to your intensity, your timing, your pace. My pace may look different than your pace. You're gonna march on the ground. I'm showing you that next exercise. Yeah, you got it on that left lead. You guys are marching. Come with me right now. Time to come with me. Come with me. You're on that left lead. Woo! Are you dripping that sweat? Try to get those arms involved. Runner arms or hands can be on your hips. Your call. Let's go. Push. Keep it going. Woo! We're in our cardio fitness realm right now. I'm starting us off working mobility and our cardio fitness before we get into the push-pull. You already noticed I got us into rotation already. Let's go. One more. You're gonna march as you watch me preview. I'm gonna touch, rotate back, touch, and down. Let me show you again. You're moving. Touch, rotate back, touch and up. Come with me right now. Touch, rotate back, touch the bench, step down. Touch, rotate, touch, and down. Woo! Feel that in the hips. Working that rotational movement. Body needs to move in all realms, right? Woo! Again, your timing. As you get tired, it's your timing. You got 60 seconds. Go as fast or as slow as your body is telling you to go. Feel that right hip rotate back, you guys. You're gonna march while I preview the next exercise. Left foot on, rotate back over your right shoulder, and down. Let me preview again. Touch, rotate your hip to the back room, touch and off, come with me. Your timing, 60 seconds. As fast or as slow as your beautiful body wants to go. No specific timing. Looking beautiful, guys. One side, you may feel a little more balance challenged with the rotation. That's okay. Woo! You can really feel this opening up everywhere. All right, I'm going to show you the next exercise. March it. Basic right up, basic left. Basic right and a tap, basic left. Come with me. Basic right tap, basic left tap. You can jog it up. Your call. Whoo. Looking good, you guys. Come on. Are y'all about ready to get in? Woo! To pulling. We're gonna push pull for the last part of class. So you're gonna need your weights by your side. You may want to put that bench, or sorry, that mat on your bench. So our next exercise will be with the weights. It will be a back row. So just think about what weight you want for the back row as I'm going to be demonstrating it. All right, 10 seconds. You're picking up a weight. Let me show you that back row right here. I got 17s on each side, 60 seconds. Let's go. Working on that pulling action right here. Sit back in your heels. You can have those weights in your hands. Shoulders melt away from your ears. Sit back in your heels. Feet hip width apart. 60 seconds of work. This is movement health because you pull in everyday moves. Come up to your belly button, top of your knee, elbows back. Just take your time, you sit it up. It's your 60 seconds or push. All right. We're gonna do a wide row. I'm grabbing my tent. Woo! We're gonna row wide. It's like you're holding a bar and you're gonna row wide. Up, down. So I got a body bar. I have all my equipment. So our hands are wide. This is a wide row. Straight back. Right here. So I got all my equipment right by my side. We're pulling still. Belly button. Sit back in your heels. A wide row. Hands are more than shoulder width apart. Let me show you from behind. Wide. So those elbows are leading you up and leading you down. Squeezing a lemon in between your shoulder blades. You are still in the pulling action phase of this workout. I want you to pull that bar back or pull the weights back. Working your back. You need it for movements of everyday living. All right. Next exercise, 1 or 2 weights. I'm gonna grab a 15. I'm gonna lay on my mat. We're gonna go overhead press and we're gonna come up. We're gonna pull right here. Let's go. Pull it. Your timing, guys. Don't stick to the beat. Pulling action right here. We're still on that back. You gotta have a strong back for movements of everyday living. Our back does so much for us every day. So pull over your head and forward. So as that weight or that bar comes up, pull it up. Visualize you're grabbing a rope and you're pulling it to the ceiling. Feel all those muscles in your back engage right here. You got it. Woo! I want you to come on up for me. I want you to take the mat off. You're gonna watch me. A glute grabber. We're gonna lift that left leg right here. It is a glute grabber and let's go. So sit back in that right heel. Let that glute of that left glute grab. It is a glute grabber. You need strong glutes. Whew, for movements of everyday living as well. Hands can be on your hips. You can counterbalance with your hands here. Or you may just want to visualize you're doing a tricep kickback right here. Go as fast or as slow as you want on this glute grabber. Let's go. Again, your timing, 60 seconds of work, 10 seconds, active recovery. You pick and choose how hard how light your body wants to go. Active recovery while I show glute grabber on that right side. Are you ready? Come with me right now. Woo! Kicking that right heel up to the ceiling, sitting back in that left heel. Push it through. I know you're feeling those glutes grab. I know it, because I am. Shoulders set back, down and away from your ears. You're going to be sore tomorrow. Breathe it through. You can take a break. If it's too many repetitions, take that break. It's all about listening to your body all the time. So you're just lifting the heel up and down. Really grabbing through the glute. All right, next exercise, triangle chest press. I'm gonna grab my 15s. Triangle chest press. Take your arms up in a triangle. Press up in a triangle and down. Let's go. We are now all in that pushing phase. Right now, we are in that pushing phase. So we were pulling, and now we're pushing. So those weights come up. These are called triangle press-ups. Elbows don't go below the shoulders. I got those 15s in my hands. Woo, we're focusing on chest now. Going down, lifting up, your timing. So you're just taking those weights together. It's like a triangle. You're making that triangle position. Elbows don't drop below your shoulders. You got it. All right, you guys get a little break while I show the next exercise. Chest press, single arm, chest press. Are you ready? Let's go. We're gonna continue that pushing action. Dropping it down. Let's go. Don't let the elbows drop below that shoulder line. I got those 15s in my hands. So you have 60 seconds, your timing. Now I want you to focus on that pushing action. Let's go ahead. Let's push. Got it? Woo! Working that chest right here. We push in a lot of movements for everyday living. You got to have a strong chest and a strong back. Remember, today's workout is about movement health. These movements I do will help you for every move you do in everyday living. All right, next exercise is a fly. Looks like this. I'm on my 12. We have palms facing each other, out to the side and in. Let's go. Chest, fly. Out and in. Let's go. Pushing it out in. Remember, if you have the heavier weights, go slower. Focus on your form and your technique. Right here, it's a chest fly. Shoulders set down and away from your ears. Soft bend in the elbow. Woo! Coming down and coming up. See why I like all those various weights right by my side, so I can very easily not waste my time and just pick and choose what workout or what weight I need for me. All right, we are going to be doing push-ups. Watch me, hands on the edge of my bench. Push-up. They're tricep push-ups. Let's go. 60 seconds, you guys. We're pushing away. Let's go. Woo! Let's keep going. I'm just looking at what exercises I still have left. Your timing, I know we're working. Such a great metabolic burn. So we pulled, we pushed, we worked on cardio fitness. We've been working on mobility this class. We're getting it all in. Push it through. All right, you guys are gonna come up with one weight. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. I call these, woo! Actually, we'll do those later. We have a 2-minute recovery. 2-minute recovery. 2-minute recovery. Okay, I got through almost everything, but right now we got a 2-minute recovery. I gotta hit the lower body. Hip hinge. So I gotta hit that lower body. Okay, so you have 2 minutes right now of just active recovery and rest, okay? So we are gonna start going into hip hinging and we're gonna go into squatting. We have 1 minute, 20 seconds. Okay, so right here, whoo, you can use a barbell. We're gonna go into hip hinging, squatting, and core. You have 1 minute of recovery. I've got to hit that lower body. I've got to hit that lower body. So again, I'm just setting up my equipment of what I think I'm going to want for my hip hinging and for my squatting. All right? Whew. Got it? You have 40 seconds of recovery right here. 40 seconds of recovery. We're gonna start some low impact cardio. All right? Are you ready? The very last part of class, we're focusing on functional movements, hip hinging, core. You got 15 seconds. And we're starting right here. You're gonna watch me as I preview the first exercise. Whew. First exercise looks like this. So, 2 knees in the corner, fast, march. 2 knees, fast, come with me. 2 knees, down, march, march. 2 knees, first block, cardio fitness. Then it's squatting, then it's hip hinging, and then it's core, and then a cool down. Hook. So 2 knees, boom, march, march. You're marching on the right. Down, march, march. 2 knees, down, march, march. So it's that right lead leg that's gonna march. March, march. Again. Now you can have 1, 2, or 3 risers. Right here. Just march it. I'll preview the other side. All right, here we go. 2 knees, down, march, march. I'm gonna preview again. Tap, left march. Come with me. Come with me. Two knees, quick knees, step, march, march. 2 quick knees. Step, march, march. Again. 60 seconds each exercise. 10 seconds, active recovery. march. Next exercise, let me show you. So the width of the bench, you're gonna ski. You guys are moving. Let's go together. Lateral movement. Right here. Let's go. Or big step touch. Right here. Now low intensity, absolutely no hopping. Higher intensity, you can hop. You can make this low impact, which is no jumping, or high intensity, which you add that hop. Really important, we get lateral movement in. Whew, with movement for everyday living. Yeah, you gotta really make sure we're working lateral, lateral. Our body just doesn't go front and back. Come on. Let's go. I want you to march. I'm gonna preview the next exercise. Looks like this. Step knee, alternate. I'm gonna preview again. Step knee, whole foot on the bench. Come with me when you're ready. Right now, everyone. Right now. Step knee and step knee. Going up a step. Got it? Yeah? You got it. Step knee, whole foot on the bench, whole foot off. So our upper body, shoulders are melted away from our ears. Chest tall and proud. We're not rounding forward. So you got to really make sure you have proper landing mechanics with this step. Don't let your toes dangle. Don't let the heel dangle. Whole foot on the bench. Whole foot off the bench. Can you do that for me? Yeah? Do it for you and your ankle stability. Hup. Working with those two risers myself. You're gonna march. I'll show you the next exercise. Step knee, step tap, step tap. Let me preview while you're watching. You're moving. Come with me. Come with me. Step tap. Step down tap. Step down tap. Step down tap. Step. Step down tap. Hup. Whole foot on the bench applies at all times. Step down. Step down. Hup. Now, we are getting ready to go into squats. If you prefer a stability ball and you like to do your squats with a stability ball, you're gonna keep that in mind. You can do that. You don't need a stability ball, but I think I'll grab my stability ball. We're gonna start with narrow squats. All right. Woo! Okay, I won't grab my ball, so I gotta show you. Narrow squats. I got one weight in my hand, feet together. Pressing down and up. I got a 20-pound in my hand. Narrow squats. Come with me. Sit back in your heels. All about those squats. All about the squats. Toes lifted. Shoulders melted away from your ears. Beautiful. Narrow squat. Do you sit down on a couch? Do you sit down on a toilet seat? Yeah? Then that's why you need to squat. Do we get up and down all the time? Yes? Okay. So you know why squatting is important for movement health. Right there. You want to keep those quads nice and strong. Sit back in your heels. Toes lifted. Right here. Woo! I told you today's all about movement, health, cardiovascular fitness. Woo! All right. Feet are hip width apart. Let me preview. Regular standard squat. Feet hip width apart. Sit back in your heels. Shoulders melted away from your ears. Let's go. A regular, standard feet hip width apart squat. So you want to think of wiggling those toes. Whew. I got that 20-pound in my hand, sitting back, evenly distributing the weight between my right and left heel. I'm not putting more weight on my right side and less on my left. Come down nice and equal between that right and that left leg. Can you do that for me? Can you wiggle those toes? Can you melt those shoulders away from your ears, please? 60 seconds, your timing, right? Yeah. Really working those quads. Movement health at its best. Whew. Come up, take a break. You're gonna watch me. I'm gonna go out one heel, out one toe. I'm gonna wide squat. It's in between a plie. Now, if your arms are getting tired, you can just focus on the wide squat. Let's go. Sit it down and sit it up. You can hold a weight. You can have no weight. It's up to you. Really press down nice and even between that right and left foot. Knees are tracking to the outside. Don't let your knees cave in. Are your shoulders set back, down, and away from your ears? Yeah? Is that chest tall and proud? Yeah? Are you evenly distributing the weight between that right and left heel? So you're pressing down nice and equal, nice and balanced. You got a natural core activation when you're in that squat. Really working on that hip health for squatting. Knees are tracking in the same direction as the toes. Knees come out. Next exercise, let me show you plie. Working those inner thighs. You can be holding a weight here or down and up. Let's go. Plie. Now, when you go down, it's still a little bit of a squatting. You're working your adductor muscles, and you're still working those quads. Knees are tracking and in alignment with your toes. Shoulders set back down and away from your ears. You can hold the weight here. Hold the weight here. Hands on your hips, or you can have your hands up to help counterbalance. Up to you. Woo! We are done in a minute with squatting. We're then going to be heading into our hip hinge section. So we got through our cardio fitness. We got through our squatting for functional movement. Now we're hitting hip hinging for functional movement. We're going to go into deadlifts, toe heel, toe heel. Let me show you. Feet hip width apart, 1 or 2 weights, hinging from the hip, down and up. I got a 15 or a 20 in my hand. You can do 2 weights. You can do a body bar right here. Shoulders set back down and away from your ears. Now, any back issues, decrease the range of motion. Right here. Shoulders set back down and away. Sit nice and even. Don't put too much weight in one heel over the other. Wiggle those toes. Woo! Do you feel that glute and hamstring activate? Think of your hip. You're hinging from your hip. So when do we do this? Do you pick up objects off the floor? Do you get your laundry out of a low dryer? Yeah? Shoulders back, guys. We're not rounding. Feel that in the glutes, your butt. Okay, you're watching me. Single leg deadlift. Back, single leg deadlift. That's that next exercise. Let's go. Single leg deadlift. Now, if you're just getting the hip hinging action down, you don't have to have a weight. All right, you can just take your hands, So focus on that hip hinge. Right here, beginner, shoulders set back, down and away from my ears. You don't have to have any weight. You want to put your hand on that hip. And you want to feel that hip hinge action. You feel it? It's your call if you choose to have a weight or if you don't want to wait. I leave that up to you. Absolutely up to you. You can put your hand on your hip, and I want you to feel it, hip hinge. I want you to feel yourself have a nice flat back, shoulders set down and away from your ears. We're going to do the other side. Take a break and let me preview. So you can put your hand on your hip. Opposite hand comes to the inside of that foot. You can have a weight, down and up. Come with me. I'm going to have my hand on my hip right here. I'm going to focus on really activating my hip hinge. From my hip, the tactile cueing helps. Shoulders set back, down, and away from your ears. Right here. Feel free to have that weight. Beautiful job, everyone. We have one more exercise with a hip hinge, and then we are going to move on to a little rotation. All right. I don't know what my computer is deciding to do, so let me turn it off. Okay, next exercise, we're going to hip hinge into a calf raise. Hip hinge into a calf raise. So hip hinge and a beautiful calf raise. Hip hinge and come up on your toes. So it is a deadlift, hip hinge, up on our toes, right here. You got it. Beautiful hip hinge lift, come up on your toes. Heels are gonna lift. Looking good. Really roll up on those toes. All right. Take a break. Next exercise. Let me show you. We're going to rotate back with one heavy weight. Rotate to the back of the room. Take it to the back. I got 20 in my hand. I'm just showing you. We step, rotate, take that weight to your back hip. Let's go. Let's rotate as we take the weight to the front. I got 20 pounds in my hand. Take the weight to your back hip. Take the weight to your back hip. I need you to rotate all the way past your back hip. This, we're going to get and put our step bench away. We're going to grab our mat. We're going to go into core and stretch. So I really need right now that weight to really rotate past your back hip. You're going to feel that. All right, so right now get that step bench out of the way. Step bench out of the way. I will show you our next exercise. Core and mobility. You're going to do a crunch up and you're going to touch. Are you ready? You're going to, that backhand comes to the front. Crunch up, backhand to the front. Remember I said it's about mobility, movement health. What are we doing right now? We're crunching core strength and movement health. How many times do you get on the floor and practice your on the floor. Well, if not, you need this workout right here. So right here, doing a basic crunch. Woo! Taking that back hand, take the front of the room, rotate to the front of the room. You get to lay for a minute. Let me show you the next exercise. You're taking the front hand, coming to the back of the room. Same exercise, taking that front hand, rotating your hips down. Let's go. Right now. Let's go. Your timing. So I want you to drive that front hand and the hip down, rotate it out over. You got it. Beautiful strength here. Beautiful mobility strength. Movement and health at its best. Beautiful job. Let's go. 60 seconds each move, you guys. You can do it. Woo! You guys relax, watch me on this next exercise. Woo! Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Watch me. Right here. Right here. Are you all ready? Let's go. Come on. Push it, push it, push it. Woo! Or you can bicycle just like this. I prefer tapping my foot on the ground as I pass my elbow through the midline of my body. Let's push it, let's push it. Opposite elbow comes to the opposite knee. Let's push. Woo! Almost there, you guys. Beautiful, right here. You're working internal, external obliques. No tension on those head, neck, or shoulders. No tension whatsoever. Really feel that core engagement. Feel it, feel it. Come on. You got it. Take a break while you watch me do that next exercise. We're gonna bow pose. Watch me. Options, hands under knees. Release your hands or straight leg. Come with me. Right here. Or option, one foot on the ground and alternate the foot. That's a beautiful option. Shoulders set back, down and away from your ears. So I don't want those shoulders rounding forward. Feel that core activation. Again, there's no tension in the head, neck, or shoulders. None whatsoever. Breathe it through. When you get tired, it's absolutely okay to place your hands behind your knees, but it's a light grab. Don't grab for dear life. And then try to take your hands away, being mindful that your are set back, down and away from your ears, and you're not doing a huge round of the shoulders forward. Woo! You can do it. Okay, let me preview the next exercise. It is a basic crunch. Just a basic crunch up, focusing on that upstroke. Are you ready? You can place one hand. Let's go. Place one hand below the belly button. Shoulders off the ground. Make sure you have no tension in the head, neck, or shoulders. Focus on that upstroke. Lift, lift. Now, if you like that tactile cueing, place your hands below your belly button and really feel that transverse abdominis engage. So relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Shoulders off. No pulling. No pulling. Neck. So focus. Lift, lift. Up pulse, up pulse, up. You got it. So you don't have that tension in your neck or your chin or your face. Push it through. You got it. Woo! All right, you guys. Time for a cool down and stretch. Okay, let me just turn this music. See where we're at. Yep. Time for cool down and stretch. Great job today. Let's take it wide. Just pick a side and go to it. 5 minutes to cool down and stretch.
Sometimes you feel mighty, but sometimes you feel locked in. Sometimes you see people wear a big smile and wonder how to adapt it. But sometimes you recognize your blessings.
5 minutes to get a beautiful cool down and stretch. Other side.
Listen up. People consider crazy something that is way out of the league. So they speak about it like it's foolish to even think you could achieve something you dream, something you see, but something that no one ever would dream or feel. But you know and feel that that's the reality.
And center. All right, let's take it up. Right foot on that left heel. Through that left hip, up and over. Mobility right here. Come on down, take that left foot in front of that right ankle. You're gonna press through that right leg, left hand comes up and over.
Great ideas, they come from those that may not be a sample of a mold held and controlled by those who are always trying to the same, see their way, programs brains, but hey, you don't fit that schema. You are a good person living in a world full of fun.
All right, come to his side, top leg straight, top arm over. Other side. Come on to all fours, knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. Cat-cow stretch, spinal mobility and health. Your timing. Take one leg forward. Arms raised. Take it back, back leg forward. Lift and raise. Feel that stretch to the front of the hip. Hip health. Working on hip health.
Be proud that you're different, be proud of your difference, be proud that you're not the same. Because if it wasn't for the people like you, the whole world would be pouring your lane. We would
Sit it back. Come on your knees, kneeling. Side reach.
Thank you for being who you are, and I appreciate you every day.
Other side. Come back on your toes. Rock back on your heels. Straight leg. Grab through your ankle, your elbows, and just hang. Or interlace your fingers, chest expansion, take it up. Stretching out your calf, hamstring, and glute. If you're with me in the chest expansion, release your hands. Just grab those elbows and hang. Put a soft bend in your knee and look over the left shoulder. Rotation. spinal mobility health. Look over your other shoulder. And again, look over your shoulder. And look over your other shoulder. Toe heel in. Shoulder rolls back. Beautiful class today. Deep breath in. And exhale one more time and we're all done. We got a workout in. Big inhale. And Angie Fitness TV. Thank you for working out with me. Today was all about cardio fitness, total body strength, and movement health. Until next time, guys. Bye. All right, do I even have anybody on there with me right now? I mean, because I boffed up on my thing. Oh my gosh! I didn't think I'd have anybody on here, and I have 22 people. Wow, thank you, women. I really thought nobody, because of that technical difficulty, I thought I was just filming this for myself. But it didn't matter that I was going to film it for myself. I was going to edit it for you guys, so you were going to get it anyway. Okay, I figured out what I was doing wrong in my technical difficulty. Hey, let me show you something. I just want to show you something really quick. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to add to my video, okay? If I can get back to it. Okay, here we go. I'm just showing you. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. So you're going to wondering, you're like, Angie, what were you looking at? So these are going to be on my edited videos. Let me see if I get up here. You can see it. I might have a glare, but that's what my timers are going to look like. You see that? And it's a time. And then it flips to 10 seconds and it says next exercise. So that's what I was doing today, and I'm playing around with that. So you see that? That's going to be in the video, these edited videos. That's why I really, really had to stay to the time today. Okay, you guys, today, I can't say it enough, movement health. So when I split these into two videos, you can do the push-pull rotation section when you want, and then you can do the hip hinge, squat, core section. And they can be two different workouts, but I would absolutely do them at least once a week for overall movement health. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, bye, Kathy. I'm so glad you were able to stick with me through my technical difficulty. Laura, oh my gosh, Laura, I'm glad you were able to be here. Phyllis, I'm glad you enjoyed the workout. Jenny, I know you had to leave early. Jenny, I'm glad you're able to be there. Carrie, hey, ladies, cannot wait to do this. Looks perfect and just want to what this mama needs. Oh, I hope you do like it, Carrie. Hey, Richard, Miller, Laura, Kathy. I'm just glad the ones were able to be on here. Indy, GV, thanks. I enjoy your lessons very much. Greetings from the Netherlands. Well, hello and greetings from the Netherlands. Oh my gosh, you make me feel so special. Oh my gosh, what do you all think? I am starting to really care about my workout clothes. I know that sounds bad. But I am starting to get matching workout outfits. I decided it was time to go a little more professional with my workouts. So I'm ordering them. My husband's like, you are ordering so many workout gear stuff, because I try them all on for him. And I'm like, what do you think? Do you like how this looks? Does it not look good? Does this look good? And so he'll tell me. So anyway, so in the near future, you're going to be seeing my workout gear matching a little better and being a little vibrant. Yeah, switching it up that way too. Phyllis, I'm definitely going to do this workout again. Hey, Phyllis, just so you know, today I'm going to make these into two separate workouts. And these two separate workouts will be coming in anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. The two will be broken up into two 30-minute workouts. Laurel, love today's class from Toronto, Canada. Thanks, Angie, for all you do. Well, Laurel, thank you for sticking there with me and my technical difficulties. And you guys are just an awesome crew. You always know when I have technical difficulty, I get off, I fix whatever problem is going on, and we get right back in it. So I'm really glad that you guys were able to do that. Oh, I know, Laura. You sound like me, Angie. Yes. Well, Laura, I have so much workout gear, but I didn't have anything that really matched. I didn't have like really cute tops that go with cute bottoms or, because I predominantly here in the South teach at the YMCA, and you have a company shirt that you have to wear, and you have to wear black leggings. So for years and years and years, even in the Pilates studios, you had to wear black. You just had black leggings and a black top, like a corporate top where you were teaching. So I never had to worry about my own workout gear. It never had to be cute. It never had to be cute because you were in company gear. So now that, for a long time I've been teaching these workouts, I'm like, okay, Angie. Some viewer, which was very smart, said, hey, Angie, why don't you just start wearing workout gear and then plugging the workout gear in the bottom that you are using? That's what a lot of the workout people on YouTube do. And I'm like, duh. That is a smart idea, but in order to do that, I actually have to order it from the company. So I've been reaching out to the companies, and they've been sending me workout gear, or I'll pay for it. Either way, it doesn't matter. Sometimes they send it to me free, and sometimes I think these pants were sent to me free. And then I'll wear them, and I'll do a little review, and then I'll put them on my website. So, oh yeah, Laura. So it's the same. Thanks, like when I taught at the university here. Yeah, the gyms have gone to corporate gym wear. You don't wear your own gym wear anymore, so didn't have to really look a certain way in any way. Hey, guys. Okay, so let's talk about Wednesday really quick this week. Wednesday is going to be athletic training. We're going to use our step bench. We're going to use one riser and no risers. It's going to be reactive training style athletic day. Don't worry, you can stay low impact. You get to go as slow, you get to go as quick as you want. It's going to be the same format, 10 seconds. I show you the exercise, 60 seconds of work. We are going to focus on unilateral training. I do the right side of the body first, and then I do the left side of the body. Unilateral training. We're going to use dumbbells, and we're going to work the entire body, but we're going to just work one, like say I'm just going to be working the right bicep, the right quad, the right hamstring. So we're going to focus on unilateral training. And when you unilateral train, it helps rebalance out your muscles. You're going to find which muscles are weaker and which muscles are stronger. So unilateral training is like highly important to do in our workouts as well. So I'm trying to bring this week really, really important workouts that I really feel you should be doing every week. So today's workout, I'm going to separate them into 2 30-minute workouts. These are frickin' workouts you should be doing every single week. Movement health, movement health. When I say movement health, cardiovascular fitness, overall body strength, and mobility. And this is under the realm of functional movement, movements we need for everyday living: pushing, pulling, hip hinging, squatting, rotation, and gait. Gait is walking, gait is jogging, sidestepping, still doing a gait pattern. So this is probably, if I had to pick an exercise that I would do over and over and over again, it would be this style of exercise that I brought to you today. It is that essential, women, that we do this style of exercise through our entire life. I don't care if you're 40s, I don't care 50s, 60s. We should, within our parameter and safety realm, we should be doing this style of exercise. Absolutely. I just can't say it enough. Okay, you guys. I'm going to head out. I'm going to edit these videos. I'm going to get them out. I want to see what this new timer looks like on them. Okay, I'm excited. Bear with me as I go because I'm learning all this new editing. I have this vision in my head how I want my recorded videos to go. And with each video I spit out and bring to you guys, I'm learning and growing as a video editor. I am a one-woman show. So, anyway, Gwen, thank you. I'm so glad. Gwen is so cute. Thank you for taking such good, thoughtful care of us. It's just really my physical therapy background, Gwen. And the physical therapy background is, functional movements for everyday living, guys. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You got to move so you can function for each and every day that it brings us. If we don't push, if we don't pull, if we don't hip hinge or squat or rotate or work on our gait pattern, walking, we're going to lose what our body was born with and what we're meant to have for our entire life. Physical therapy, that's what we're working on at the joint level, at the muscle level. That's what we're working on. We just want to get people functional. That's what it's all about, physical therapy, really. Okay, so I'm going to go. I hope to see you all on Wednesday. And be sure to look at the videos that are coming out that I edit so you can see my progress as a video editor, as I'm doing all throughout my video editing process. It's exciting to get creative. It's exciting to learn all this new stuff and just go with it. So, guys, have a beautiful day. Wednesday, you're going to just want your dumbbells, a mat, and your step bench with no risers and one riser. Let me tell you really quick about Wednesday. We're going to work reactive training. And what is reactive training? Reactive training is we need to always be working on deceleration moves and acceleration moves. You're going to ask me, why, Angie? Why do we need to do that? Well, do you ever have to run across the street really quick? Say you're in a crosswalk and you get caught and you have to run. That's your acceleration pattern your body has. Are you ever getting ready to do something? You're like, you're getting ready to step on something, or you're like, that's your deceleration pattern. Our bodies really need an acceleration and a deceleration pattern. We need to keep those nice and strong. And along with flexibility, that is one of the first things we lose as we get older. So we call this reactive training. Our body is reacting. We're going to train it to react to deceleration patterns, and we're going to train it to react to acceleration patterns. Sometimes I'm going to ask you to speed up, and sometimes I'll be like, whoa, speed and slow. Okay, speed, and slow. How often do you train your reactive training for your body? Okay, I can probably already guess you don't. Again, it's one of the first things we lose as we get older, and we don't want to do that. Another example, you fall, like these older people, they fall and they break their hip. They don't have a great deceleration pattern. They can't break it because they're not training their deceleration pattern, movement pattern. So we want to keep that nice and strong as well. So I think this week is more of a physical therapy, functional movement inspired style week that I feel you need to have in your life all the time. And I don't feel there's a lot of YouTube videos that really bring that to you. And they really, really don't explain that to you guys, why you need what you need. I mean, of course they may do it in one, but I don't even think sometimes they know why they're doing what they're doing. They just know it's a good exercise, but they don't know why we're doing what we're doing. So I'm telling you why you need it. Okay. Oh, thank you, Anna. Everybody, I'm going to go get this done for you. I hope to see you on Wednesday. Okay, bye.